So you better wish this is a Feral's Fur. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. Welcome. It's your friendly neighborhood Badger here, and I'm back to talk about my Discharger and honestly where it's sitting. And I'm going to be as honest as I can in this video because there's a couple of things to talk about, especially about my expectations for this build and where they're sitting right now. Now, you did see a little bit of a fun clip at the start of the video of me getting the Feral's Fur from Council of Cats cards. That was great. But that does mean we've switched over to Feral's Fur as well right here. We've got our Feral's Fur set up. We've got a pretty nice Searing Touch here with increased fire damage over time, multi-baked in the oven on top right there. We've got an extra power charge from our Golden Mask. We've got extra endurance charge from our Serpent Scale. So we're sitting on 6 power charges, 3 frenzies, and 6 endurances as well. And then when that all rotates, so that's a total of your 15 charges, which, you know, is pretty decent. But with the switch to this, including some dot multi-gloves and some adjustments to the tree and everything like that, the build is not anywhere near my expectations, and indeed what POB was kind of telling me that this was going to be. Now, this is, you know, I'm going to take the full responsibility for this. This is my responsibility to, you know, kind of see past POB and figure out that some of these things weren't quite lining up into how the build was actually going to function. But we'll first just take a look at the POB, exactly how my character is right now. It's sitting on around about 2.2 million Ignite DPS. And that's without Flame Surge up, which is around about another 500k on top of it. So you're sitting close to 2.7, 2.8 million with how this all sits right here. Now, the problems. Let's talk about the problems. So the first problem that I am going to talk about is Elemental Overload. Now with this build, Discharge gets around about 35% crit chance, which should be enough to keep Elemental Overload up if you're critting, you know, 3 times every 8 seconds, right? In actuality, the build is not critting 3 times every 8 seconds because the rotation with Feral's Fur of your charges coming up is around about 5 to 6 seconds. So we've got our charges here. We've got all our charges right about now. So this is a full charge Discharge on the boss. And then we have to wait for this to rotate around for then it to be back again, right? And only when we've got our power charges, we have the 35% crit to then proc Elemental Overload. So in actuality, we're probably getting maximum 10% more damage from Element, or maybe even 5% more damage from Ele Overload than that. But, you know, if we tick this off, that's still 1.6, you know, million Ignite DPS. That's actually pretty fine, right? The next thing is something I'm still trying to figure out about the build, and I don't actually know why this is happening. I'm going to include a Cirrus and Awaken at 8 Cirrus, because I did manage to down Awaken at 8 Cirrus with a couple of deaths. It wasn't the perfect play, but I'll put that at the end of the video if you want to watch it. But the build, honestly, feels like it has more like 500,000 DPS instead of 1.6 million, or close to 2 million up with Flame Surge. And I don't quite know why that is. This is fully imported and like into POB. I've just ticked, you know, Elemental Overload off. I've got all the configuration right, you know, Wave Convictions down, Flammability, Convergence. They're burning and ignited, but that's about it. Nothing else is changed. It's all exactly the same as how it sits. Like you can see all my gems, 21, 18, 19, 91, 19 here. Almost no quality on them. So I'm a little bit confused, honestly, about how this is functioning. To those who are playing this build right now, I am sorry to say that my expectations are not the same as what is in the POB, and I take full responsibility of that. So let me know in the comments down below if you think that I should delist the build guide, because I'm honestly thinking about doing it. That being said, it can still do most of the content in the game with investment. It's just not meeting my expectation. And therefore, I think I might reroll. I might keep running my Explosive Concoction Pathfinder, which I'll do a video on very soon as well. Super, super fun build. Absolutely loving it. But I I think this is where I might put a halt on the Discharger for now. So yeah, I am sorry to those people that, you know, wanted to see this build exceed and do super, super well. Poisonous concoction, sorry, not explosive. We're playing a poisonous concoction. Yeah, for those who really wanted to see this build do well, by all intents and purposes, it should. Things are not lining up for it to do well right now. And, you know, I, above all, am very disappointed with this build. So, yeah, that being said, there's been a ton of people saying, hey, I'm still really enjoying the build. It's still dominating yellow and early red maps, and it does. It still does really, really well. But yeah, I'm going to move on from it. I'll include the Cirrus at the end. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Once again, you know, I'm sorry, and I'm the most disappointed out of anyone, I think, of this. But I want to have fun in Path of Exile, and to me, right now, fixing this is going to take, you know, hundreds of Exalted Orbs, and I don't feel like doing that on this build, so we're going to roll the Pathfinder, make a ton of currency, maybe get a Headhunter, maybe do some int stacking, because that's going to be really strong, and move on to some other juicy content. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the content. Enjoy the Cirrus. Hit sub if you like the content, and I'll see you soon. Until next time, Badger is out. I forgot to level up, bro.
To the ground. Perhaps.
That's alright, we'll get an Awaken Orb and an Awaken Multi-Strike, and then we'll be good, right? Right, chat?
Something.
Basically hardcore now, yeah.
Fury of the Cosmos!
What's this? A real
When I'm
challenge?
ready and not
You
before.
finally caught my attention.
What the fuck? Huh?
Die. Die.
Pretty good damage, right?
Die. Die.
Watch beauty!
Ugh. Copium, pretty good damage, right? No, Discharge is not a slam, no. When you don't have EO, you aren't capping Cruelty. That's probably where a lot of the damage... You got 32? Yeah, that makes sense. Probably where I'm missing a lot of the damage.
The others found strength in their projections. They became reliant on them. I am not so foolish. Die. Be silent.
Beyond, there is only horror.
Die. Die. Be silent.
Beyond, there is only horror.
Yeah, true. I definitely don't have full uptime of EO.
What's the point?
Doing it though. TBH, it probably means that Bottled Faith is going to be needed. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately. I think so. Right. Anyone got a Cortex for me to go run? Lol. If I get one, I'll run it.
Life
What the? Why did that move towards me?
to warrant all.
Okay. Okay. That should never, ever, ever happen. That should be deathless. Come on, man. That should be deathless. That never moves towards you. Should always move away from where he's landing, and it just kept moving towards me.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Yep, -10.
Your lives are meaningless!
I'll get my endurance charges up, why not?
Glorious flames!
Do you yet see the futility of your efforts? Die.
Guess my clicks aren't working.
I have seen beyond.
Oops.
Die. Die. Die.
I need more mana.
This city
Alright.
is
Let's go again. Hey Shin, how we doing?
Rain of stars! Why resist?
The edge of death in my heart braces. I am alive.
Beyond, there is only horror.
Oh! Whoa!
Everlasting fire!
Ah shit, what?
Is an illusion. Die. Be silent. Die. I have seen
I don't really want to die, dude.
beyond
I don't really want to.
everlasting
Oh shit.
fire.
Meaning
Is an illusion. Die.
Whoop-ah!
Silent.
My movement's alright though.
When I'm ready, and not before.
It's not too bad, right, chat?
Everlasting fire.
meaning
Is an illusion. Die. Be silent.
Uh-oh. Alright, we've done a fucking quarter of his health.
Have seen beyond everlasting fire.
you will long for
Non-existence. Die.
Oh no, I hit the beam. Didn't want to hit that.
Be silent. Die. I have seen beyond everlasting fire.
I need more mana.
Die.
Oh no!
feel the thrill of
The void.
Oh no!
Die.
No, we're good.
Silent.
Ah!
This world is doomed. Everlasting fire.
Still alive, baby.
You will long for
Non-existence.
Ah! I'm fucking up my mechanics. But oh well.
Only horror. Everlasting fire.
you will long for
Non-existence.
Ah, no! What? Excuse me? I'm fine, dude. Don't worry about it. No! I'm fine, man. I'm fine, dude. Oh well. I don't have dodge. I can't dodge. How did I survive
When
that?
I'm ready and not before.
Did it actually not hit me? Was I like desynced or something? I might have been desynced.
Beyond, there is only horror. Be silent. Everlasting fire.
you will long for
Non-existence. Die.
I waited too long. My rotations were bad.
I have
Dude.
seen beyond
Spell block? Maybe I just blocked all. Yeah, true. I've got 12%. Is 12% spell block enough? Oh shit!
feel the thrill of
the void.
Now I'm failing. Now I'm failing like miserably. This is such a painful experience, guys. This is my slowest Cirrus. This feels very low DPS. This feels like 500k DPS, I would say. Whereas POB is saying 1.5 mil. Now that is with EO up and that sort of thing, but like...
I have seen
No, I'm not using glancing right now.
feel the thrill of
the void. Everlasting fire.
I felt something